So what happened was I got married. I bumped into my teenage sweetheart when I went back to my birthplace, which is Arkansas. I was born there. So we thought we had a love connection. So he said, I want to come visit you in Chicago. And he did that for a year. And he go like, I'm so tired of coming back and forth. Will you sell your house, leave your job, and move to Arkansas with me? Mind you, I had been gone over 20 some years. So it was like going to a foreign land. But love makes you do strange things. I uprooted and I left everything behind and I moved there. After getting there, he was like so cheerful when he would visit me, so happy. Oh, I'm going to spoil you. You're not going to have any regrets. So after about a week or so, without going into a lot of details, his personality changed. Well, no, I won't say change. His representative left and the real person came to surface. So I realized I had made a mistake. He was very cruel, very, very cruel. A lot of mental abuse. I just couldn't take the stress anymore. So one day I told him, you know what? I'm going back to Chicago. I would take my chance of being homeless than to allow you to treat me like that. So I came back. I stayed with my daughter, and I stayed with some friends. And I was close to my 50s, and I was embarrassed to come back. My house was gone. I have no money. I had nothing to come back to. So how can I generate some money to get back on my feet? About 25 years ago, when people began to tell me as I was getting older that I looked like Tina, I thought it was a big joke. I go like, you just off of your rocker. That lady is so wild, because I grew up in a very strict church. We didn't wear makeup. We didn't wear a lipstick, and we did not listen to secular music. So when they were telling me Tina Turner, I thought that is so weird how you get get Tina Turner out of me. Because, we're not taught to think in terms of sexuality. You cover, the guy doesn't like that. And I began to kind of like look at videos of Tina Turner and listen to her vocal range. Like, I've always loved her. I mean, I've always admired her strength, but for the most part, I was always doing gospel. So I just looked at it, I go like, Tina, no, I don't think I can pull it off. But as time got more difficult, I was still broke, even though I was working, because I had to get everything all over again. But then I got a friend. She believed in my ability. She invested in me. She helped me get my license from the city. So I decided I'm going to try Tina. So I announced to my adult children and my grandkids what I was about to do. They want to have me put in a mental institution. You're going to do what, Mom? You're going to put on that big hair and a short dress, and you're going to stand where, Mom? So I told them I was going to stand in front of Chicago Theater or in front of Macy's. They all thought I had flipped my wig. They really was worried about me, because here this woman, old-fashioned dress, all of a sudden I'm going to turn into Tina Turner. I started at 54 singing out there until I was 60. I still didn't think I could pull it off, but I knew I was comfortable with my strong vocal range. I said, even if I don't come off at Tina Turner, they will enjoy my voice because I can sing. So I went out there. I was really scared. And then people began to put big dollars. And I go, oh, they must think that I'm homeless because they're so generous. I'm thinking they're feeling sorry for me. Like, geez. So I go like, okay, they really think I'm not that bad. I'm not homeless, but... And then the Chicago Sun-Times walked up on me. And they go like, oh my God, we have never seen anybody who could portray Tina Turner that way. I go like, really? And they go, we want to write about you. And I go like, yeah, right. 6 months or a year maybe from now. But the very next day I was in the paper. I didn't even know it. Somebody had to tell me. Stressed out in front of Chicago Theater with my red short dress on and the caption, Tina's that you? Yes. So that's when my confidence came. Then I really started to really study Tina Turner, read about her life, her book, look at her movie. I really start to really do really deep research on her. And my act got better and better and better. And I embraced Dorothy Roberson's sexuality and not Tina. And then that's when I began to see my true beauty, my smart, my self-worth, and all the talent that was buried inside of me. I love gospel music and I really miss doing it. That's always my first love. And my love for the church still exists. But I was singing gospel music and that was only going to take me so far. And there's no money. There's not a lot of money that they want to pay you. They just sing for the Lord. He'll bless you, but they don't give you a dime. I have to tell you, share this story with you. A lady, she started out singing in church. I won't mention her name. She was singing way back in the day, and her father was a blues singer. So she tore the church up. They would get happy and exuberant. She said she had shoes, the bottom was coming apart, and she had runs in her stocking. And they would come up to her and say, God's going to bless you. He's going to bless you. He's going to bless you. And they never gave her a dime for singing gospel. And when she started singing the blues, he did. so, so she was trying to tell me, baby, girlfriend, you're going to be singing your little heart out and you're going to get, God going to bless you, Dorothy. He going to bless you. So now I use that same phrase, like people like, God is going to really bless you. And when I started singing Tina Turner, he did.
Next week from Burnside, the bad boy of the CTA.
I couldn't say God bless you. I got suspended a day for saying that. So I came up with the idea of may the force be with you.
From Superphonic Studios, this is Chicago. Listen every Sunday.